Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Behind the Bar. It's been a while since we've been behind the bar. I've been doing reviews on the road with my buddy Joe from Giles Arcade. We did a bunch of reviews over in Idaho, and it was a great time. I love doing reviews with Joe, so check him out if you haven't, especially the Jester King synthesis one. It's crazy. So anyways, with that said, we're going to review a Beachwood beer tonight. Hop Kong Fooey. This was a one-off IPA release that they did, West Coast style IPA made with Simcoe and Equinox, two hops that I do enjoy. So yeah, we'll check it out. I haven't done a West Coast beer in a while, so we'll see if I hate it or not. I did have some audio issues at first, so I have actually already opened this and poured it into a glass, but we'll do a little bit again so we can get some of that head retention back. About finger and a half ahead was how it was when I poured. Just that West Coast style, just like golden, crystal clear, like that West Coast style IPA. Just looks crystal clear, no haziness to it. There is a lot of sediment in the bottle that I noticed though. Obviously this was bottle conditioned. It's got tons of yeast in the bottom of it, so you don't see that a lot in West Coast IPAs. So anyways, let's see how it smells. Just West Coast dank. Just dank. I do a lot of treehouse beers on the channel and just like IPAs like that, and they're like fruitier smelling and things like that. This isn't that. This has got that Simcoe nose to it, getting a little bit of that cat pee that you typically get from those. And yeah, no, I'm anxious to see what it tastes like. So cheers, guys. Thanks, Joe. Holy shit, that is dank. Dank pine resin, no fruit to speak of. It's like pine needles sitting on my tongue. They're literally just on my tongue. It's like I ate pine needles. Dank. This is, you want, like, I didn't expect it to be this dank or bitter based on the smell. It didn't smell like this at all. But this is crazy. Yeah, holy, this isn't off my tongue. I'm going to taste this for days. Just like I said, the IBUs on this, I'm assuming, are fairly high. I don't know if it says anywhere on here. In all fairness, I did say this in the earlier review I started to record. I should have recorded this a little earlier. This was bottled 9/7, so it's a little old, about 6-7 weeks, but the hoppiness has not gone away. The dank, this isn't a malty thing. It's dank, bitter, piney. Just those hops have hung around. And hop beers hop like that typically don't fall off as quick as others. But holy crap. Wow. I just can't get over how bitter it is. From a malt standpoint, a little breadiness, like crackery malt that's there, just kind of underlying, but it doesn't overtake the beer at all. There's not a lot of like caramel malts, crystal, or anything like that. That takes over this beer. You don't get any of that at all. It's just, I'm assuming, a basic malt bill, and then they just wanted to punch you in the mouth. So like the Hop Kong, like it's trying to kick you in the face and say Fooey with its hops. Yeah, no, I dig it. I like it. It's not the style of IPA I'm really into anymore. If you like really just bitter, crazy bombs, this is for you. This is what you want. If you want your tongue, your palate just to be completely gone, get this beer. Get it. I think it was just a one-off, so it might be hard to find now. I know they didn't. There's no reviews out there for the most part. I even looked at Beer Advocate just because I couldn't find anything, just to see if there was anything. No reviews for it. 5 ratings, no reviews. So they obviously didn't make a lot. I was lucky to get a bottle. So Joe, thank you again. I have zero idea how to rate this beer. I like it. I don't love it, just because it's not really what I'm digging. I'm not into the crazy hot bombs anymore. But like I said, it's still a good beer. Still well made. Good flavor. Good. The mouth feels good on this. It's not thin or anything. 7.1%. I am drinking this fairly cold. I do find with the West Coast beers, the colder the better for me. On these, they get a little too sweet when it starts to warm up for me. And I'm starting to get that a little bit as this is warming while I've got it. So what do I think? Behind the bar, I'm going to go 90. 90 on this one. It's probably my least favorite Beachwood beer that I've had. It's just too over the top for me. It's just too much. A little too much pine needle left on my tongue. If I didn't have the aftertaste of pine needles on my tongue, I'd probably think a little higher of it, maybe like the 92, 93 range. But I'm gonna go 90 out of 100. Still an A- beer, still really good, still worth drinking. If you saw it on tap, definitely order it if you like that type of beer. It's good. I'm glad I got to try it. Another Beachwood to check off the list. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have had this. Those who have, let me know what you think. I know I have some West Coast followers on the channel, or anybody that got a hold of one, let me know. And I'd be curious to know how our views compare. So thanks for coming behind the bar. One thing, I did get a new lighting set up. It's kind of bright down here, so I hope it's not washing me out at all. I had to move the lights around to try and get it to where it worked. This is the first review with them, so I'll keep toying with them, but hopefully it makes the video quality a little better. I did it because in Eagle, my videos looked better than they did down here, and I think it was because the light was the way we had the light set up. So hoping this makes these look a little better with my camera. And yeah, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. Tons of reviews coming up. I got a lot of stuff I need to drink, so we'll be knocking them out left and right here. But hey, go Royals, just kick some ass, 14-2. Fuck you, Canada. Toronto, I actually like Canada, so just Toronto right now. We'll be back on good terms in a few weeks, but for right now, you can go to hell. So that's where I'm at with that. Go Royals, one more, up 3-1, and we are going back to the show, to the ship. So there we go. Leave it at that. Thanks for coming behind the bar. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Keep the comments up, and until next time, cheers, guys.